Good morning. Is anybody out there? I hope you're out there because I got up for this. Hello. There everybody is. Hi. Well, it's good morning for me, but I think good evening for y'all. So thanks for being here. Hey Jester. Hey everybody. How do you like my decor in the background? This is home sweet home for Hi Jeff, hi Phantom Rider. Hey everybody, hey Monica, Douglas. Oh, thanks. I attempted to curl my hair and look nice for you guys, but now it's already in a ponytail. Well, whole list of things to tell you guys. Lots of stuff. Calendar is done. Done. And it was submitted and approved and everything was perfect. And then I didn't really like the way that they allowed it to be reviewed online. So then I attempted to change that and email them. And then I don't know, they took it down or something like that because I wasn't happy. So it's not actually up at the very second, but everything else is up. I set up an online store. So that's kind of cool. If you want to go look at that, it's on createphotocalendars.com and the calendar isn't even up, so go figure. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is what I look like rolling out of bed. Hello from Sweden, that's pretty cool. Hey Jock, hey Randy. So yeah, I got the calendar, I got the online store. So in the online store there's a couple posters of my favorite photo from the calendar, and there's a cell phone case, which I thought was pretty cool, and there's a mug, and there's like a grocery bag, like a reusable grocery bag / tote for the beach. So yeah, I just have a couple items there if you want to check it out. The motivation behind that though was so I could start a boat fund. Whoa, Bummer Geezer, thank you. Speaking of boat fund. So yeah, online store, that's the first big one. The second big one is, yeah, everybody needs a calendar. 2020 is coming, 2020. It's a black and white calendar. I really like it. I did the photo shoot in Wyoming with some friends there, with my best friend at my side. So it was a lot of fun making this calendar. So I'm really happy about it. And what's inside the calendar is, I feel like it shows my personality. So I thought that was really important since, you know, you've only seen one version of me sailing, and this whole transition is getting to know the rest of me. So the calendar. And another big thing is I'm going to sailing school finally. The countdown is on. I think it's 9 days until I go. So I have lots of stuff to read to make sure I'm as good as everybody else in the class. I don't slow anybody down if that's the thing. But I'm really excited. I've been wanting to go to sailing school forever just to know like really what my level is. So excited for that. Yeah, I know I'll do great. If I don't do great, it'll just be sun tanning, you know? Sun tanning in Thailand. Who, I wouldn't complain about that either. North Dakota, 0 degrees. Oh my gosh. I've been here for 1 month, and by the time I get back from Thailand, my time will be halfway up here, which is kind of really sad. I really, really like being here. I think I'll come back. but I'm kind of freaking out. I thought I was freaking out first because the flights are so expensive from the US to Guam. And now I'm freaking out because I have tennis shoes and that's it. I'm about to go home and trek through all the snow in Wyoming, and I'm not ready for that at all. I mean, I wear tennis shoes or flip-flops all the time. 72 degrees in Sacramento, California. That sounds nice. Which sailing school? So I've done a lot of work with Gulf Charters Thailand, which is also called Island Spirit Catamaran, which is also called right now Group Island Spirit. They've lumped everything together, the charter company, the catamaran factory, and the sailing school. And the boat that I was on, White Squall, that went from Canada to Thailand, that was a boat delivery for them. So when I thought I was going to school in Pattaya for a second, I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope that I'm on that boat. Just because there's so many memories there, but I'm not. I'm going to Phuket, Thailand, so that will be pretty epic too. And I've sailed that area before, so hopefully I'll pay attention more to the sailing, not so much to the beautiful place. 12 more days. 9. 84 and I'm going to the Florida Keys, guys. How many people are from South Florida? Florida Keys, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami, because when I do go home for Christmas, I'm probably going to be in that area for New Year's. I'm probably going to spend a good amount of January in South Florida visiting friends. So if I were to ever do a meet and greet, it would be then and there. All right, there's my Florida people. New Jersey, Central Florida. Yeah, there'll be some sailing videos for sure. I mean, it's just kind of my life now, you know, you just video everything. Hey, Marie. Hey, Mark. Bill Gates is here. No. Yeah, so that might be my first attempt of having a meet and greet. I've done a meet and greet, you know, on the Sailing Channel in Florida a few times. So, I know there are people there. I know I have friends there. Seattle in the house. Oh, that's not Guam moonshine. That is definitely water. And you guys, the Port of Good Cause, this is for Ocean. Larry sent me this. Thank you, Larry. Hi, Lawrence, Larry, same person. Thank you. Grew up in Florida, live in Oregon. You know, Oregon's a beautiful, beautiful state. Sailed through there when it was cold, but and Washington, and all that did was just make me want to sail there more. It's beautiful, the coastline and all the trees, and I like those states. I like states that have fall, with the pretty leaves and all that. What's AC? Oh, my air conditioning, is it making noise? Because I can turn it off for like 10 minutes. But that's the max on that. You know, I don't live on a boat anymore. I have fancy things like AC. I run it all the time. Oh my God, the day here, I just looked out the window. Can you see the light just trying to get in here? It is so bright out there. Crazy bright. It is super bright. Super bright. Like to the point where I would need sunglasses. So today I work, and when I look outside and see how nice it is, it kind of makes me sad to go to work, because it's always a beach day here, gorgeous, or it's rainy on and off. Am I meeting up with Sarah? No, I'm not meeting up with Sarah. Sarah has made it home. She's doing the month of November and December home, so she's made it home. And I've asked her what her plans are, and she is going to like Colombia and Peru and all kinds of stuff. And I'll be in the Southern Union, so if I get bored or something like that, maybe I'll fly over and go see her. But she's already home. She did Vietnam. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but it's Sarah_Sunshine. So check her out. She has a lot of really great photos from her adventures. So somebody's a paramedic. I don't know if they have traveling paramedics, but traveling nursing's awesome. The building that I live in, I know that it looks like I'm back in time. I kind of dig it. I don't know if it's like the 80s or 90s or what this is. My childhood, actually. Really digging the curtains and all the wallpaper and the pink. You know, I went with the pink. I got a pink rug and I got a pink blanket and just kind of like made it my own. And so yeah, it's very girly. I like it. And yeah, it reminds me of my childhood with all the paper and curtains and pink stuff. 90s holiday decor, yeah. Early 90s, yeah. Even the malls here, the malls are really cool. It's got like a Napoleon Dynamite vibe or Stranger Things vibe to it, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really excited for sailing school. I cannot tell you how many times over all the years I've been talked out of going. Oh, Laura, you know too much. It's going to be too slow for you. Why are you going to go to sailing school? Because I have a boat. Just come with me. I'll teach you. I've been there and done that so many times, and I'm finally going. And I'm going to meet a buddy there. So I would have already gone to sailing school the last couple weeks, but then someone else contacted me and was like, let's go together. So I'm meeting a buddy in sailing school, and I'm going, I guess, in 12 days, not 9 days. I'm just ticking off the days and just excited. So that'll be great. It'll be great to go there and meet somebody and yeah, and learn how to sail, get checked off. So I'm doing the Zero to Hero course, which entails, you know, getting familiar with the boat for the first 5 days, and then the second 5 days is skipper. So I think that I will have a little certification of skipper. If I was going to go on my own the last couple weeks, which I passed up, I was only going for the skipper, which is the prerequisite for captain. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll go back to Thailand for my captain or what I'll do, but look up Group Island Spirit, because they've been really good to me the last few years, and I'm really looking forward to going there and seeing some familiar faces. And sailing Phuket again. I mean, you can't go wrong there. I hope there's a full moon when I'm there. We're gonna go to a full moon party. That would be ideal. God, if you can make it happen. I don't even know. Somebody look at your calendar. Is there a full moon coming out? After the 23rd, December 3rd. So yeah, I mean, all these little things that I'm doing are to prepare me for living on the water alone. It just makes sense to go to sailing school to make sure I know everything, fill in the gaps, be super confident about being on a boat by myself. And I just finished my rescue diver, so it used to give me anxiety to dive these last couple of years with other people, just because I've been diving for so long. And you could just tell they're in a new place, new stuff's going on, and it just kind of scared me. And everybody knows I'm a nurse, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to give CPR today. So now that I'm a rescue diver, and I know what to look for, and I know how to keep people from the bottom of the water to the surface, from the surface to the shore, and just other things to mentally prepare yourself when you go out, if anything should ever go wrong. It just makes me feel all more comfortable being with other people, and also just living on a boat. And with the rescue diver course too, anyone could fall off a boat, anytime, whether you're diving or not. And this helps you, especially with girls, body mechanics, getting maybe a man back onto a boat. So I learned a lot of stuff that I think will be very helpful in the future. What? Did somebody say a Patreon? This calendar too is kind of a big deal, because the funds also go to a boat. Everything just goes to a boat. This is my boat fund. Everything, all this hustling, trying to get people to subscribe and all that, get my numbers up, this is all for the one goal of getting on a boat as fast as possible. And I just want to live on a boat. I mean, this is the longest I've lived on land in the last couple of years, right here. Right here. This is my little studio apartment. I really love it. But at the same time, like, I don't get to the beach often enough. I don't get to swim often enough. It's really starting to wear on me. I miss being on a boat a lot. And yeah, hopefully all this gets me there. So yes, there is a calendar, the 2020 calendar. It is, the project is in review right now, but the rest of the store is up. So if you want to go to createphotocalendars.com and search for La La Libra, that's where everything's going to be. And I will put the links up as well on all my social medias, so you can just click on it, and that'll make things easier for you too. I don't know, some other stuff that I did, because I guess everybody else is doing it, is Amazon. But do you want to know a fun fact? I have never purchased anything from Amazon. Zero. Amazon Virgin right here. Never bought anything from it. Nope. Hopefully I don't get addicted now, because I've been spending a lot of time on it. Okay, how do you get the calendar? So the calendar was supposed to be ready to go, but then I was trying to switch some stuff around because I didn't want it, I didn't like the way it was being viewed. I didn't like the layout. I don't know. So I tried to change it, and now the project is pending review, so sorry. Hi Terry, hi Ron. Aw, thank you for saying I was your favorite. Sailing will go on, you know? Living in the Bahamas on a boat. You know, I have sailed the Bahamas a couple times, and they're beautiful, but I just feel like there's so many islands out there to explore, and I'm more of an explorer. You know, I don't need to find just like one little patch of water and good sand and some good trees. I need to see it all. I want to see all the different types of sand. I want to see all the different types of trees. I want to see what animals are everywhere. You know, I just don't want to sit in one place. But don't get it twisted. I definitely don't want to do like sail halfway around the world in less than a year again. That was way too fast. That was, you know, more of a mental sail than a physical sail, I would say. Learned a lot of skills though. Yeah, definitely went from zero to hero in that adventure. Okay, so yeah, when I get my own cat, the idea is, you know, I'll be sailing alone and I'll be inviting friends with me. I'll be going slow. So unless that there's like a long unless that there is a long passage, I don't really know, you know, if I'll really need a crew full time kind of thing. And the idea is just kind of to more enjoy my life and spend more time in the water than intense sailing and be on the go horizon. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to go climb trees and like go catch some crabs and see what's going on in this world, and, you know, sail around and find some humanitarian projects. There's like a lot of kids out there. There are mothers out there. There are just people sitting around in villages with wounds and stuff. There's plastic everywhere. There's trash everywhere. There's people with no clean water. So that's another one of the projects that I'm working on next that I hope happens in June, is to bring some fresh water to places. I mean, we take it for granted. We wash our clothes in it. We fill up our bathtubs in it. We wash our cars with it. Some people will never have a fresh glass of water. So that's the next project that I'd like to do. Somebody else can do the blocking. I'm not doing the blocking. So whoever devil worshiper is, you better watch out. They're coming for you. So am I having fun? I'm having a lot of fun. I would say I'm having so much fun that the filming that I've done to create the Guam videos is not really like in sequence. Like, putting it together to make like a good story for y'all is actually becoming harder. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I only have like, I think 3 or 4 more Bali videos left, and then it's gonna be all Guam footage. I have done a lot of trekking here. I've done like out here, so I've seen caves, seen a couple different cave systems. I did diving once. I'm going on a night dive in a couple days. I've done a few hikes in the rain and in the sunshine. I've did the island tour I think twice now, and yeah, I have not seen it all though. Every time I go out in Guam, there's just more stuff to be seen. There's a huge waterfall here that I have not seen. Need to do that. And then you can trek up to like the middle of the island to the highest point and look down. I'd like to do that at sunrise or sunset, or go camp out there too. What's my workday like? So I would say the most challenging part about being here in Guam is I work nights, so I tend to sleep a lot during the day. And now that my trip here is like halfway over almost, I feel kind of sad about it. Like I've slept all my time away here, and I should have been out playing around more. So if I come back, I feel like it's not a if. When I come back, I really, really love it here. I will request day shift just because I want to enjoy my days here. All right, I need more questions, guys. Can I sail? I hope I can sail. My contract here is 3 months. Usually they come in 6 months. So I got a 3-month one. I get to go home for Christmas and see my family. Oh, thank you. You guys like my interview? I was surprised that interview video did as well as it did. I thought it was going to be way too much talking. I thought people might get bored with it and shut it off. And no, actually it did a lot than I thought. So thank you everybody, because that was probably the most important video of the whole trip in Bali. Really was going there and learning how they started it and just seeing how big it was and how successful they've been. So I'm glad that you guys really liked it. Aw, wish me the best in my voyages. Thank you. How do I stay in such great shape? Well, I drink a lot of water, and I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. When am I getting married? Never, I guess. Have I discussed the calendar yet? Yes. The calendar will be up at createphotocalendars.com. I got my laptop right here. I keep peeking over and seeing if it's done pending. It's pending for review right now because I was messing with it right before the live chats. I didn't know that this was going to happen because it had already been approved, so I didn't know it was going to mess that up, so I'm sorry. But you can get a mug, or you can get a reusable shopping bag there, or a beach tote, or you can get a poster of me, which is one of the photos. It's the cover photo for the calendar there, so you can check it out. Those items, they're ready to go. Oh, you guys, quit flattering me so much. I'm gonna start blushing. I'm gonna match the curtains back there. You're doing a sailing course too, and I can't even say that word. Gibraltar, I don't know. Yeah, the diving was great. If anybody, seriously, take the rescue course. You learn a lot on land. I think it's smart that they run you through some stuff on land, because when you get underwater, clearly you can't talk about it or explain what you're about to do. But there's search and recovery, whether it's for a person or an item. So your anchor could fall off the boat, anything could fall off the boat, and then, or hopefully somebody doesn't fall off the boat. But then when you do find a diver underwater, unresponsive, or they're just kind of all messed up in the head because of nitrogen or whatever, or they might be playing with their regulator, you learn how to rescue them in multiple ways. When they're like attacking you, when they're just limp, and then you get them to the surface and you swim them back, and then you have to learn how to carry them out of the water, or like in a boat situation with the dock, how you get them out of the water and move your body and everything, and so you can give them CPR. So if you guys should do it. It's really, really cool. It's a lot more intense than you think it is. You learn a lot of skills. It's very thorough, and there is a written exam. And I was a little nervous for that, but that went well. And I did that yesterday. Near Morocco. Morocco's like on the top of my bucket list. I want to go there. So yeah, the calendar's online, so anybody can get it. And when I first got this idea, I thought I was gonna have to buy them all myself and then mail them all out myself. And this company does it all. There's just one little glitch that I don't like, but whatever. I gotta get it over with. Otherwise, it's gonna be 2020 and no one will have a calendar. Okay, some of these comments are not for me. I'm like, that doesn't make sense if I answer that. Sup, girl? What's up, Jim? What's my favorite local food? I went to a wedding the other night, and there's lots of food there. They don't play with their weddings, by the way. I guess the groom has to go out and shoot a pig for the wedding, so that was displayed, which I thought was really cool. I mean, I did not think that was barbaric at all. I thought it was like super sexy, and it was right in the front, so everybody could see it, and you just go up there and, you know, get your own piece of meat off of it. So I thought that was really cool. They had just long buffet of food. I'd never seen a buffet of food that long in my life. And everybody was just dancing, and they did a lot of their own, you know, like cultural dancing. All the girls and all the different ages, I guess, in the family or the village, or I'm not really exactly sure, but it was really cute. It was a great show, great food. And I don't have a favorite local food. I don't. I need to eat more of it, though. So, yeah, I want to buy a catamaran, everybody, and we all know those are really freaking expensive. So, my plan is just kind of work a couple months nursing and a couple months sailing until I get it all put together. So, I don't know. I kind of think that once I hit 50,000 subscribers, that will give me the amount of money from YouTube generated to actually afford it and to step away from land long enough, just because boats always break, so I'm nervous about that too. I don't really know how to fix anything. Let's just be real. I mean, if something's loose, I'm just gonna tighten it. I mean, troubleshooting electrical problems and plumbing problems, that's gonna be fun. 13,000, yeah, 13.5 thousand subscribers right now. I really want 50. I think 50 is the sweet spot that can really launch this whole dream into reality. I would love to go to Australia. I really would. Go to Australia I mean, once upon a time, I wanted to go to Australia in a van and just drive around and just try to see as much as I could, because that's a big continent. And I haven't done that yet. So if I don't get this sailing boat, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just go live in a van in Australia. Check that out. Yeah, so I'm not going to do the whole monohull, $20,000 monohull. That is nothing but maybe cockroaches and just fixing it up and literally just sweating your balls off, the balls that I don't have. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hate my boat. I already fix enough stuff on people, you know, like when you go home, which is going to be my boat, I don't want to be working on it like that. That takes the fun out of it. I mean, I've already lived on a boat. I've already lived on a hot boat. I've already lived on a hot boat in a hot place. You know, I'm looking for not that scenario again. You know, there's got to be different things. And I was not against ever living on a monohull again, you know, clearly. But I don't want to live in a monohull alone. I don't want to run a monohull alone. I don't want to tend sails and be healing alone. So the cabin is just kind of where I'm at, and everybody knows that those are like easily 2 to 3 times more expensive. So now I got to get to work. Hi from Canada. Hello, Dan. Australian van adventure. Seriously, that's like also high on my bucket list. Morocco, Fantasy Fest in Florida, living in a van in Australia. Antarctica is also on my bucket list. What else is on there? Oh, I finally got to go to Mardi Gras for a day. I don't have an agent. This is all me right now. The last 3 months has been pretty crazy. Trying to launch myself, get the momentum from YouTube, because they will do that. I mean, YouTube is the if you go viral or if you get promoted to other people, other viewers, you know, and they hit that subscribe button. So I've just been racking my brain on how to get more minutes, get more views, and get YouTube to notice me. Diving in the Midway Islands. Ooh. New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand. I feel like I'm not allowed to go to New Zealand without my mother, or she has to go first. That's like, she wants to go there so bad. She loves y'all's wine. I want to go to New Zealand just because I've never been there. And also because you can fly to Niue from there. And Niue was probably one of my most favorite places that I sailed through. I would love to revisit that place. One day is not enough time to experience Mardi Gras. True. Mardi Gras actually scared me though. I was there and people up in the balconies were getting all crazy and crunk, and I just felt like I needed to leave. Like I didn't know what was gonna come down and that kind of scared me. My mom could sail with me in New Zealand. Yeah, she probably could. She likes it. She's been sailing with me before. Is naked and afraid still an option? Kind of funny you bring that up because I was actually just thinking about that. But I'm actually kind of covered in bug bites right now. From that wedding, it was outside. See that? Just loaded. I had a backless dress on and they just attacked my back. My arms are fine, my legs are fine, but my back is not fine. Lucky bugs. Ugh. There's supposed to be dengue here too, so I was not happy when I noticed that. Yeah, I'm pretty tore up. Little buggers. I sprayed my arms and my legs. I did not spray my back. And I was sitting in a chair. You would think, I don't know, they got me. No, it turns out if you're sailing and fishing at the same time, you don't really catch fish. And also, you should probably have better test line than what I've experienced, because it wasn't strong enough. When we did catch stuff, it felt like I was catching a sea monster, and then it just spooled us out. So I think we got spooled out 5 times, then we ran out of fishing line until we got across the Pacific. And then finding fishing line was kind of a challenge too. But yeah, if you're fishing and sailing at the same time, you have to stop the boat to get the fish in. And you don't want to stop the boat when you get the momentum going, especially when you're crossing the Pacific, because the goal is to use the wind, not the gas. Yeah, Naked and Afraid, I never wanted to be on their show. Let's get that clear. I wanted to do a Naked and Afraid by me filming it with the other person that I used to be on YouTube with as team building skills, because I felt we needed them and we never did it. So that's what that was all about. It was trying to work with another person, team building skills. So no, I don't want to be on TV naked. I don't want to get eaten out by bugs. And I definitely don't need team building skills with other people. I mean, I do that every day in the hospital. The goal was the last person I was with to try to work better with them. And that didn't happen. Do I really need team building? I don't know, maybe I do. I'm a single girl. Maybe. I like to be outside and explore. I feel very comfortable outside. I feel very comfortable in caves. It's a little weird. I must have been a cave woman in a past life or something like that. Yeah, I'll sail the cat solo. No problem. I feel really comfortable in catamarans. Actually, the first time that I got on a boat and I was like, damn, this is the one, was when I sailed in Phuket. I sailed a shorter catamaran. It was like, I think 37 feet long, and her name was Nina. Got on that cat and I was like, this is it. Like, this is the boat that I can do by myself. And then I found out it was like $250,000, and I was like, no, this is not the boat for us. So now I have no idea what my plan is for a catamaran. But in this area, a lot of people can sail this direction and then they just lose the wind and they can't get to Hawaii, they can't get to Japan, they can't get across the ocean again. So I guess a lot of boats get dumped here. So there's a lot of free boat options. So if I were to come back to Guam, say for a year, I would take a whirl at a free boat and put some money into it and see what happens. See if first of all, it has to float. If the hull can float and doesn't leak, then I would pursue it. Otherwise, no way. It would be nice to have a hull and a motor. I think I can handle the rest. I need a fast, lighter catamaran. Yeah, I mean, I feel like all catamarans are like $500,000. I mean, they're just ridiculous. Yeah, you need like $250K startup costs. Yeah, for real. I should be able to do it though. I mean, that's how much a house costs. I mean, before my last sailing trip, I was trying to purchase a house. So, I mean, I could totally do it again. I'm a nurse. I can do anything. That's how I feel. Yes, I just went to Marble Caves. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I loved going in there. It's a cave and the light comes in just right and hits the water, and there's like white rocks underneath it. So somehow with the white rocks and the water and the light, it makes it just glow. It looks like it's glowing this blue color. And you go in there and it's smaller, so it's not cold at all. And it's just really cool just being in this like emerald green pool in a cave and the sun's coming in. And then there's another section that's behind a boulder and it's dark back there. And I got so scared. I just thought there was something swimming in the water with me. I was kind of freaking out. And I'm pretty sure I got some of that on camera. But, oh, such a beautiful place. And you have to kind of trek through the lush greenness of Guam for a while until you get there. Remember, 10% of the value every year. Maintenance and repairs. Yeah, exactly. That's probably why a lot of people, when they buy boats, they put them into charter fleets just to make some money off that thing so they can afford all that. Yeah, sailboat sponsor. I'm not big enough for that now that I'm all alone. I don't know. I don't think, seriously, I think that 50,000, that 50K mark that gives me, what is it? I don't know. What's the word I'm searching for? I don't know. I feel like if I don't have that, I can't negotiate pretty much for a boat deal whatsoever. I mean, you're just nobody if you don't have 50K. Pretty much. Or now I think you're just nobody unless you have a million, you know? Like, LaVegaBomb set the bar there. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I mean, everything's just moving forward, so I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy with everything right now. I feel like I've only been here for a month and a half. I left my parents' house, 2 months ago. A lot's happened in the last, 3 months. So I've started a YouTube channel. It's doing good. And I figured out how to do all this vlogging and editing and being so responsible for all this, technology stuff. And, Thank God I already had a website going. Thank God my Instagram was already going. Thank God my Twitter was already going, so I could cross market all this stuff. But now, you know, I have the Amazon influencer going. I've got the online store going. I have, you know, there's created a storyline finally. I hope that my videos are getting better with the whole storyline thing, like how they leave from one to the next, because I'm trying to do that. And I wish I would have been thinking about that better when I left Bali and headed to Guam, because yeah, I didn't do a whole like good like farewell with Sarah. It's just kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. You'll have to tell me what you think about that video if I can get it to flow right from one country to the next. Did my calendar sell out? No, it's pending review. So today it might sell out, but I'm checking it right now and it's not there. It's not there. You can get a coffee mug though. There are unlimited coffee mugs, there are unlimited tote bags, and there are unlimited posters and cell phone cases. Woo! That's what I got going on. But you can check it out. So createphotocalendars.com. That's where it's all going to be. I thought about, I just don't have enough time from getting to Guam to home to possibly going somewhere for New Year's to seeing everybody in Florida to taking off in the Caribbean. But I was going to buy all the calendars myself, and I was going to autograph them all, and I was going to mail them all. And then I just realized that I'm just one person and I can't do all the things that I would like to do. I don't have all the power and time and energy to do it. So I'm sorry. I really did. I thought that would be fun just because I really like this calendar and I thought it would be really cool to autograph them. So maybe get the posters, and if I do a meet and greet, I can sign one for you in Florida. Got to go to Florida too. Everything's contingent on something else. So the posters and everything, the posters are like this. It's a good size, and that is available right now, and it's at createphotocalendars.com. Stop by Georgia. I'd like to spend more time in Georgia. I've gone to Atlanta. I have the Coca-Cola Museum there. I really like that. I wish I had more time for the aquarium that's right there. I didn't get to see that. It's supposed to be huge and great. What part of the Keys? I don't know. Brad, if you're on here, I'm going to the Keys because I'm going to visit you. There's just, part of the reason of me going to the Keys is to scope out the hospitals, because if I kind of get sucked into the Caribbean again, I will fly to the Florida Keys next time to work. I've already worked in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands as a nurse, and I left right before Hurricane Irma. I really love the Caribbean a lot. I went to school down there. I spent a lot of time down there the last, probably almost 15 years now. Like, it's kind of my second home. St. Kitts is my favorite place in the world. I've got an island family there. They all know I'm going to be sailing through sometime between January and June, so that's going to be a huge epic party to see all them. But yeah, Florida Keys, I have friends down there. I know some boaters down there. I've done a meet and greet down there before. And I just want to check out the hospitals. So that's why. And I don't know which area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a battle in the comments. Please post the website. I will post the website. It's just, I've got my cell phone on this little light up contraption right now, so I can't really type it in for you. But I will do that. I will post the link, everybody, and I will put it up in all my social media. So whether you're a Twitter person or an Instagram person, it will be up there as well. If you've ever used my Linktree, linktr.ee.com, that has the links to everything. That is like my Lala Libra empire. That's one link, and it goes to everything. Like, everything's right there in that link. Very, very super easy. It'd be better to buy a home, better investment. It would, but I mean, I've just always known that I was going to live on the water. I've always known that about myself. So, and I mean, I only looked at a house a couple years ago is because I didn't think I was ever going to meet a guy that wanted to sail. And then I ended up sailing with a guy the last couple of years and was like, oh, they do exist. And now I've met a million sailors. So now I'm just like, yes, I can live on a boat. I'm not weird. And yeah, it is YOLO. You got one life to live. I can live on a boat until, I don't know, I can't take it anymore. And then I can always move back to land. When I go to Wyoming for Christmas. You know what I really like to do? I would really like to sail Micronesia. I don't know if anyone's ever done that on YouTube, but it's really beautiful over here. And there's tons of tiny islands and epic scuba diving. Be great. Yes, I have an elephant on my finger. Everyone always asks about that. The calendar is pending review. Somehow I messed that up in 10 minutes before this live chat. I was going to look at it because I wanted to see, you could see the cover photo and all the different months and like what it looked like in the store view. And I went to go adjust something and now it's pending review for whatever reason. So everything's up but the calendar. But at least you can find it. Someone found it. Yeah, sailing Micronesia, winds are hard to predict. Pretty much. A lot of abandoned boats here, but God, that would really suck if there was no wind and you'd just be bobbing out there for a while. Okay, so you search La La Libra in the store, because that's definitely what I tried to do. There's a bug? No, that would be a fire sprinkler. Fire sprinkler, and that's a neighbor. That's neighbor. And that's a pool. I got a pool view. I prefer the ocean though. And yeah, this is my room. Curtain. Ta-da! This is my pretty little home. Woo. Kitchen's over here. Ta-da! Super basic. You know, this is a furnished studio. All bills included. For $1,700 a month. No granite countertops. No washer and dryer. No dishwasher. But epic location. Location. Actually, I kind of pay for it in a sense. My check is smaller, $1,700 US, yes. But my nursing agency kind of pays for it. It's free. I don't know how they do it. So I kind of pay for it, but I don't. Yeah, you know, it is kind of like, whoa. But everything here, how do I save any money? Yeah, I don't save a lot, but I'm ripped. Yeah, I gotta pull these sails down, you know. It's worth it though. I mean, I'm living in the middle of the Pacific. Cost of living is really high. Everything has to be shipped in here. It's a smaller island though. You could really get away with biking around, but it rains on and off. It does these like little rainstorms here and there. So I don't, you know, biking to work was not an option. I don't need to get caught in a rainstorm right before my shift. So I have a rental car too for that. But that helps me because I get to go explore, drive around and explore. Somebody says, oh, somebody lived in Islands. Yay! I love living in St. Thomas. That was fun. But you know how overcrowded it is. There's so many buildings. There's like one little racetrack that goes around the island, and when there's a car accident, nobody can get anywhere, and you can't even tell that there's a car accident because there's hills and one road. It's like, why isn't the traffic moving? And it's a giant truck that's not like that. There's a lot of huge areas where there's nothing built, and there's lots of trees, and it's lush, and lots of animals here. I saw deer the other day, actually. And that was pretty cool. Ran across the road. Man, sorry, I keep trying to tap the string to keep up with your comments, but whatever. I guess I'm gonna just have to let it ride. What's protected? They are protected. Come to work in Manhattan. Well, I don't know. If I could, the biggest strategy for traveling nursing and making money and saving is if you work in California. I've not been working in a fast-paced hospital like that for a few years. So I kind of like these smaller hospitals, more chill. They're also like political, and yeah, administration isn't on yet. You don't have to check your email, keep up all this stuff about the hospital. These smaller hospitals, it's like show up, do your job, love your patients, nobody die. I kind of like that. No stress kind of thing. Spend more time. Come to Australia. Did you miss the Australia talk? Laura living in a van and driving around Australia. I'm not back in the water yet. I go to sailing school in 12 days, I guess, over in Thailand. So then I'll be on the water or around the water for days there. So that will be great. South Dakota in the house. Hello. Oh, I have two logos. One is a silhouette of me. It's purple. And then one is it's like just like a landscape kind of thing. And they both say Lala goes live. No, one says Lala goes, one says Lala Libra. So I want to know which one that you guys like better. Do you like the silhouette of me, or do you like the landscaping thing that looks, I don't know which one looks more professional. I don't know which one, like, that was like a big thing I was thinking about for the, where are they, where are the logos? I could put them both up again on Twitter or wherever, but right now I'm using just the landscape one on the online store, and because I didn't know if guys, because there's a lot of guys, if you wanted a silhouette of me on a t-shirt or something like that. I thought that might be a little, that's way too girly for you. So I chose the other one. Yeah, check it out. I don't know which one. Or if I had to make something more masculine altogether. Travel around Australia in a motorhome. You know, I looked at motorhomes to see how much they cost, because it's like, oh, I'll just buy one and just do it for a year. And it turns out there's not a lot for sale. Like, you have to buy brand new there. I've really looked into that idea. Simple is better. Yeah, the merchandise. I can flip my phone around for you guys and show you. I'll do that. How about that? Oh. Doesn't make them big enough to see all. Okay. I will get this set up for you so everybody can see it. It exists, everybody. Bear with me. So on my end, this is another reason why I didn't put it away, is because it's got these random prices on it. These are not the right prices, but these are the right items. So let's see. Can I flip this around? No, probably not. Whoa. There's the calendar. There you go. There you have it, folks. But that's my view of it, not your view of it. My view, I don't know. It doesn't look updated for me, so that's, I don't know. That's why I was tampering with it, and then I messed up the whole calendar completely. So sorry about that. Create photo calendars, and I created it. And then there, you can go to various people's stores. So a lot of people, if you have some type of business or some promotional they're doing, they do a lot of Instagrammers and stuff like that here. Insta famous people, they can sell merchandise here. So pretty much you create it, and they make it, they ship it to whoever orders it. So my hands, like, I'm done now. I did my part. So that's kind of what I needed to happen, because I'm just one person here trying to figure out things. Oh, is there a lot of like crazy comments going out there? I'm missing them. What sailing class am I taking? So I'm going to Group Island Spirit, to their sailing school in Phuket, Thailand. And I'm going to do the Zero to Hero course. It's 10 days. So 5 days of it, I may or may not be bored. And the other 5 days are the skipper. So I have a lot of reading material to go through to make sure, you know, I know everything. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to fill in the gaps of what I feel I do and I don't know. I have to do the, what? Oh God, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm not even gonna say it. Oh, you like the picture? I really love that picture the most. That picture right there. Love that picture. I think it's super cute. I see Miss Blonde Hair too. I'm gonna say that. Post a review for the Zero to Hero post. Well, I've known lots of people that have gone there, because, you know, we delivered a boat there and we really promoted this sailing school, and we've met people before and after their experience, and they're totally happy. Also, I've been to the factory a few times. I've met the owner. I've met a lot of the workers there. I've done both areas where they sail, both sailing schools where they go on. No, maybe, well, whatever. I've sailed both sides of the island, and all of it's beautiful. So whether you choose the Pattaya location or the Phuket location, I've sailed them both, and they're both gorgeous. I mean, you can't go wrong. If you're going to do sailing school, and it's going to cost you a couple $1,000s, you might as well just do it in Thailand. I mean, and once you get to Thailand, it's like the world's biggest dollar store. It's amazing. The food's amazing. The people's amazing. It's a completely different atmosphere. You know, it's an epic vacation, and, you know, at the end of the day, you just finished sailing school. So highly recommend going there. What are the conditions though? I don't know. Living on a boat, sweating, applying sunblock. Is there wind? So yes, Thailand, there is wind on one side of it for one part of the year, and then it shifts and the wind's on the other side. And I'm not sure if that goes with or without rain. Like, it's rain and wind on one side, and then it flips and it's rain and wind on the other. What's my cocktail of choice in Guam? I love red wine, and I loved trying all the different beers, but kind of thing. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a beer belly. Nobody wants that. I don't think I've really had any cocktails here. I'm not really a big vodka person. I'm allergic to rum. I don't drink that. That's a rare occasion, so, and I don't really drink cocktails. I don't really like all the sugar. Can you bareboat charter in the Caribbean with that certification? Skipper you can. So I don't know if the Zero to Hero if you can, but Skipper's part of it. I'll find out. Because I was just going to do Skipper. Because I've been offered to work with a couple charter companies in the Caribbean, and I was like, oh, that'll work perfect, because of course I want to drive. I'm tired of not driving. I'm freezing up, man. So the upload speed is terrific. Downloading is like 50 mega whatever and uploading's 5. So I went to this gaming internet cafe where seriously a whole bunch of people line up and they game. They got their headsets on. They're all like screaming in there and battling each other, and they're all downloading for the most part. And I go there because it's the best internet to upload on the entire island, on the Pacific Island, and in the center of the Pacific Ocean. That's the worst internet ever. I mean, I've already learned this, this struggle, and now I'm living it myself. I went there and I think I was there for 6 hours, and all of a sudden my upload just said error and nothing happened. So literally all last night I tried to stay up because I work nights and I'm going to go work tonight. So I sleep all day, work all night. So I stayed up all night last night trying to upload one little snippet at a time so I can put it together and make a video. It was painful. And yeah, I do see my end slowing down too now. There will be a calendar link for you guys. I promise you. Not freezing that much considering. Well, how long have I been on here, everybody? Has it been an hour? Giving you all my updates. I am a rescue diver. I am going to sailing school. I'm doing the 0 to Hero course. The calendar is done. It's up online. There's a couple other items as well. And that's at createphotocalendars.com. Just look for La La Libra. And what else do I have going on? Oh, I'll post some of my 2 logos. I'd like to know which one you guys like better. Just better on YouTube because I care more about who's following me on YouTube than anywhere else. And yeah, it's time for me to go back and take a nap because I'm going to work all night. So it is like 11 a.m. here. So it's time to Netflix and nap and make my lunch that I'll eat at midnight. So I asked some military people here too about their internet, and it's the same everywhere. It's an island thing, so it is a bummer. The other live chats that I've done, thank you, Brett. The other live chats that I've done, I did next to all the resorts because I figured when tourists come here, they have an expectation of the internet working, and so I did my live chats over there. So it might be better over there where all the tourists are versus over here where people actually live in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. So next time I do a live chat, I will be out, but I don't think they really have a good bar setup or something in there. It doesn't look that big, and it's far away, so I don't really want to drive all the way out there and then it'd be like a flop. But I want to thank everybody for watching me again. I hope you enjoyed seeing my room. And please check out my calendar and my online store. I also have a lot of stuff up on Amazon now. And if you didn't know, there's a GoPro distributor here in Guam that I'm working with. So there's a promo code and they ship to you. So if anybody wants to get a GoPro, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 8, black, white, whatever, promo code's La La Libra. All my promo codes will be La La Libra. And their website is extreme with an X, no E, GU.com. And I've been linking that in some of my videos now. Pro holidays are coming up. There is my videos from this day forward will have some type of trailer and promo code at the end of them. So it'll be, like the slip-ins that I wear, the long sleeved swimsuit, rash guard looking things that I wear out sailing and doing water sports and stuff like that so I don't get burned. Those are my favorite, and that lady is amazing for giving me all those. But yeah, there's promo codes for slip-ins too. I mean, you can have all that kind of stuff. Just ask me, okay? Well, I love you guys, and hang out with me in my room today before work, and I look forward to sharing all of Guam with you. All food, I love everything about it. The water is amazing. I mean, just the water alone, sold. I mean, gorgeous here. Anyone that came here and the Air Force or the Navy, Marines are in here too, they are lucky. You want to be stationed here. As far as tourism wise, though, getting here is kind of a pain. It is kind of dated, but I like it. It's like it's got this rustic vibe to it. A lot more Asians travel here and vacation here than anybody else. And yeah, I kind of feel like sometimes I'm the token white girl in some places, but it's whatever. I came here for the cultural experience, and I absolutely love it here. It's a nice place that not a lot of people are aware of. So I guess I will say goodbye to everyone. Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of history here too. A lot of parks. There's some shipwrecks here that you can visit diving. You know, World War, One and Two stuff, Pacific War stuff, and a lot of museums. Lots of history if you're into history. Bye, Jester. Bye, Larry. Bye, everybody. Oh, I love you too. Bye, Danny. Bye, Marie. Bye, Woofer. Bye, everybody in South Dakota and Wyoming and all those cold states. Sorry. I'll take you out in the sunshine, okay? But I will know your struggle soon. I'm headed to Wyoming in the dead of winter. All right. Bye, everybody.